Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be reviewing and demoing and giving you my thoughts on the Eyeko Beach Waterproof Mascara. I'm going to tell you a little bit about this product and its claims. I'm going to show me applying it. I'm going to give you my thoughts on it. I have been using this for a couple of weeks so that I have had a chance to really form an opinion on it. Yeah, so let's get started. I'm not really going to talk about Eyeko because I have reviewed their products on my channel before. It was a while ago. It was another mascara and I'm kind of forgetting now, but I will put the link to that down below. In the description of this product, they say, sweep up lashes for maximum coverage, lift, and curl to take you from beach to bar. Our innovative brush evokes the ripples of a wave, designed with a subtle dip in the straight brush to sweep up lashes for instant length and volume. Densely packed, soft bristles coat every lash for a clump-free, volumized flutter that lasts all day. Formulated with sunscreen, coconut oil, and waterproof pigments to ensure color won't fade or run. As far as I can tell, it only comes in one shade, that is black. It is created in London and made in Korea. They say that the key benefits of this is that it's 100% waterproof and vegan. So if you're a vegan and looking for a mascara, this could be for you. They highlight the volumizing wave brush, the coconut oil to smooth, the sunscreen to protect, and fruit extracts to condition. And if you look at the list of ingredients, there are a number of fruit extracts on there. So that's really as much as I need to tell. Oh no, I need to tell you the price of it. This is obviously a sample. I did get this in an Ipsy subscription. If you get the full size, it will be $26 American, which is basically $35 Canadian, which is a pretty pricey price for a mascara. So having told you about the product, let's go into showing me applying it. So in looking at the brush, they talk about the sort of sweeping shape of it. I don't know, I mean, it's pretty flat on that side, and I guess there's a little bit of a wave on that side, but it's not, you know, it's a straight brush just with the bristles being a little wavy on it. Because this is a waterproof formula, I don't find I can really, not that I usually do lots of layers of mascara, but I find if I put it on and then go to the other eye and then go back and try to add another layer, it's already gotten kind of dried and crispy and doesn't work very well. So I recommend working on one eye at a time. And I do find that it tends to clump my lashes together a little bit. So it's gotten a little messy there. Now it does definitely give me length. But you know, if you want it to, this would be a good time to go in and brush through with a lash brush to separate those lashes a little bit. So not that I am the world's best person in applying mascara, but I do find that this one gets a little spidery, a little messy. I tend to hit my lid a little bit more with this brush. And yeah, it sort of clumps the lashes together for that spidery kind of effect. Oh, okay, and I just made a mess of my lower lash line too. So overall, I mean, I do think I got some really nice length, but not my favorite application. So you can see there a little bit of my frustration with applying the product, and I have to preface here that I am not the biggest fan of waterproof mascaras. I generally don't need them for my eyes unless I'm going to be doing something where I'm going to be very sweaty or getting wet or it's a really rainy day out. Because for me, I find that the way that they dry, they just tend to be a little clumpier, a little spiderier, and really hard to continue to layer without them getting really crunchy. And I also don't really love having to use heavy-duty products like oils or creams to remove them at the end of the day. I just feel like it's a little harsh on my lashes. But I'm gonna put that aside because I should be judging this as a waterproof mascara on its own. I think it's interesting that there's sunscreen in there because I don't think I've ever thought before about needing sunscreen for my eyelashes. And they talk about having coconut oil in there. Like, I guess that's good, but again, because it's a waterproof formula, it does get so crunchy. It doesn't feel conditioning in any way whatsoever. I do find you get some nice length from it. And let me mention that when I wear this, it doesn't budge all day. My lashes do sort of uncurl a little bit during the day, but that's pretty normal for me. But I haven't found that it has smudged or flaked or like flaked off or anything during the day. It stayed pretty much as you would expect it to through the day. But I guess the question here is, do I think this is worth your money for this waterproof mascara? I mean, waterproof mascara, pretty much all mascara, every mascara line has a waterproof version. So that in itself isn't really a differentiating factor. What you want to look at is, does the price of this necessitate buying this because it's that much better than any other waterproof mascara? And the other waterproof mascara that I happen to have in my collection is pretty much one of the most inexpensive drugstore ones you can get, and that is the Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara in Waterproof. This was $4, I want to say, and that's $4 Canadian, versus the Eyeko product that would be $35 Canadian. So I did a little experiment, actually over a couple of days, where I wore Eyeko on one side and I wore Lash Princess on the other side. And I apologize because the footage I'm about to show you is not very good footage, it's iPhone footage, but I'm just going to show you a shot from the start of the day and a shot from the end of the day. Now, although the Eyeko side I think stayed the slightest bit more lifted towards the end of the day, I would really dare you to find really much of a difference whatsoever between those two products. So for that reason, I don't think I can recommend the Eyeko product, because I just find, as compared to some really good mascaras you can get at the drugstore, I don't think the price point is justified for how the product performs. It performs fine as a waterproof mascara, although it does get a little spidery and it can be a little messy to apply. But considering some great drugstore options that are out there, like this one, I just don't think you need to buy a $26 mascara or a $35 Canadian mascara. You know, I don't mind using it, although after using it for the Eyeko one for about a week, I went back to using my usual mascaras, which are not waterproof, and it just makes for such a nicer look because it's so much flutterier and just removes so well at the end of the day. But that is just kind of my feeling of waterproof versus not waterproof. But overall, yeah, I think this is priced a little high for what you get for it, and I think it's a time when drugstore really outperforms the higher priced item. I hope you enjoyed this review. Give me a thumbs up if you do. I know this one, I didn't really market it as a comparison to Lash Princess Waterproof, but I just wanted to give you that comparison. If you've not yet subscribed to my channel and you want to, please consider doing so. Thank you so much for joining me for this, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye!